Alrighty. Hello everyone. I am Raikou and I will be doing Tomba all events for you today. My commentator with me is Ryan Demidget 2000.
Yo.
Just before I start, I want to mention that what the current world record for this category is. Currently on the leaderboard, the time is a 1:24:47. That is currently what's on there. But as of about 3 hours ago, or not 3 hours ago, might have been before midnight. I think it was before midnight, so it would have been about 9 hours ago now, actually. I PB'd by 30 seconds, so we have a new world record at 1:24:18 for this category. So that is not currently uploaded. I will upload that after the run, after ASM has ended. But yeah, I have a new PB to upload, which is pretty sick. And I'm hoping to match something similar to that with this run. That would be awesome. But if it doesn't, I'm pretty rest assured that I, did pretty good beforehand. So I have just been notified that the game is up. I'm going to turn it down a bit. That should be good, I think. But yeah, in case you didn't hear that, new world record has been achieved as of only 9 hours ago. So yeah, hoping to achieve something similar. Anyways, I am in my PlayStation drip as well as Tomba shirt, so we're very much ready to get this underway. If anyone wants to let me know,
I'm ready to go when you're
yeah, is everything good for game audio and everything?
Should be.
Yep, excellent, sweet, cool. I'll count us down. 3, 2, 1, go. Alrighty, so we're going to get this underway, starting off with the Village of All Beginnings. This villager is going to tell us that we need to go find the 100-year-old man who is at the end of the section. Now, this is the all events category, so for ASM 2020, I did the any percent category. All events requires you to complete 130 events total. Those are including compulsory quests and also some side quests. So first things first, we're going to turn this pig into a baby pig by doing a little poot on it. I'm going to grab it and I'm going to jump into this cutscene with the baby pig. And normally the peach flower gas text will lock you in place, but if I duplicate or I stack the two events over each other, like the cutscene and that text, you can cut some time waste out. It's very RNG heavy to get that, so the fact that I got that so quickly in a marathon run, pretty good. So we just took... So you have to bear with me, there's a lot that happens so very quickly. You pick up multiple items in a row, and at first a lot of those items will not have any bearing of something they do. At first you won't know until way later where I use them. So the baby pig, for example, I don't use until like 3/4 into the run, but I get it now anyway. I'm going to grab a frog as well from these spores in the ground. I'm going to take the frog home. Really good thing about having the frog is those biting plants do not attack you while you have the frog on your back, so you can just jump over like that and it doesn't grab you, which is cool. This is a character that I'm going to refer to in this run as Zumi. It's Zumi G. You will see why. Oh, you won't. I'll explain why when I see him next time, because he won't be a silhouette. But yeah, it is Zumi G. Never forget. And this is some guy. I never understand. Never know his name. He just is a bully. He attempts to drown me because I don't know how to swim. So we'll come back and we'll show him later that we know how to swim.
It does give you bananas though.
Yeah, he gives me the bananas. So the bananas are actually pretty useful. I'll have a quick talk about those. As you can see right now, I'm moving pretty slow. Like, this isn't very fast. This is terrible even. Like where's the speed? Well, that's coming. I'm going to give the bananas to a monkey named Charles, and Charles will teach me how to animal dash. And I'm going to go up here, and then here. Use this swinging pole, and jump up, and I'm going to give him the bananas. He's going to tell me all this stuff about animal dash. So now if I hold square and run, or hold square and move, I will run. And your movement gets faster as you upgrade your pants, which will come up a bit later. For now, I'm going to... oh yeah, I'm also cracking these eggs and getting baby chicks. I'm going to take these to the 100-year-old man, because if I don't give him all the baby chicks that are in this area, he kicks me out of his window. So we don't want that. We want to progress. These birds are RNG as well, and they're kind of annoying. So I'm just going to yeet that out of the way and hope it feels bad, because it got in my way. We don't want that. So, alright, this is the 100-year-old man. So we meet him in a quest clear. So these are the quests, the text boxes that come up. And I'm going to be clearing 130 of them. So this run is only about 40 minutes, 50 minutes almost, slower than any percent. So like, you do like 60 events in any percent, 64 events you clear. Yeah, in this one you have 130. So it's a big difference, but doesn't add as much as you would expect to the run, considering how much extra stuff you have to do. This is just a little cutscene you can't skip. Just explains the story of the game. Story game, evil pigs, seal them in bags to remove their corrupted magic from the world. So areas in the game will be corrupted. They will be different. They'll look different, and then you'll free the land by sealing the magic pig into a magic bag. We're not going to go to the next area just yet. We have to go back. Now I have a key that can open that chest, and there's a charity wing in it. Charity wing is an item that you use to warp around the place. Also, this is our mate Zumi. Here, look at him. He's got blonde hair. He's Zumi. He's great. He shows up 7 other times in the run. You find him in random locations. He likes playing hide and go seek, just like the real Zumi G. So we'll never forget him.
Love Zumi G.
Yeah, Zumi G's based. So, yeah, the charity wing, item that lets you warp to locations you've already visited. You get a big list when you go to each area. So, got one of those that I'm going to use pretty much after doing this first section here. So, we're out of the Village of All Beginnings. We will revisit a lot later, but for now, we're not going back there. And this is our first corrupted land. As you can see, there's all these spores in the ceiling. There's like, the leaves are orange and not green. So yeah, the magic has corrupted the land. Eventually, I will seal a pig in a pig bag, and this will change to a nice foresty green. And this is like the first really heavy RNG part of the run. I'm going to spawn these butterflies. I need to keep count of how many I have. I need to get 25. So that's 3, 4, 5. I hope you guys like counting, because I'm going to be doing this a lot for a little bit. So that's 6, I think. 7, 8.
That's a job for chat.
Yep. Please keep track, because I will forget. Save the run. I believe this is 11.
11.
Oh, that's good. Spawns. 15. Oh,
15.
Another one up there. Okay, sick. 16. 18. Oh, no. 19. Don't despawn. 20, 21. Good. 4 more. Why would you do these, butterfly? Why would you do this? This was crazy RNG. Okay, I need one more. Alright, I'm crying. Oh, what? Okay, no, never mind. There we go. Now I got 25. This is still alright, though.
So, just before, did you learn the dwarf language by jumping on his head?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is what I mean by bear with me. There's a lot to there's a lot to talk about with this run, so I'm going to miss a whole bunch of things.
I just found that very amusing.
No, that's okay. Like, I should be explaining this anyway. But yes, I am, like, grabbing their heads and biting their heads. And it is giving me the dwarf language. And now I can speak fluent dwarf. which is kind of nice, you know, every skill that everyone should have. And I've just now had my first full conversation, and we are heading out. This is actually a decent start. Pretty happy.
It looks like it's going well.
So now that we have the dwarf language, we find out that the like 6 dwarves have been captured. So I've just freed one, and now he's just falling from the ceiling. He's going to be all right. He has strong legs. There's another one. He's also fine, just off screen a little bit. So just got to free them. They're stuck in the spores, stuck in the corrupted land. Of course, as I'm going to be doing a lot in this run, I'm doing a bunch of side quests while I'm doing this main story quest. This one in particular is kind of a bit of a mean quest to new players. You can hit this barrel enough times that breaks it. And if you break the barrel, you actually lock yourself out of a full completion run of the game. So you just got to push it into the water. And then the quest starts like, where the barrel rolls. And eventually, when we learn how to swim, we'll come back here, look in the water, and the barrel will be there. And the quest will clear. So that's a way later thing. We're also going to save Doggy, the pupper. The pupper is Baron. Baron is an item that you'll eventually get that is deemed an infinite charity wing. So basically, you can fly or warp to as many locations as you want without wasting him. He is a little bit slower than using a standard charity wing though, because a standard charity wing has a quicker animation than bringing out Baron, hopping on his back, and flying away. So I've just handed the pupper to the dwarf lady, and the dwarf lady's going to look after him, and I'm going to bring a bunch of items to her later to clear the events that will unlock Baron. However, I get Baron earlier than that. When I get close to beating the game any percent, you just get given Baron anyway. But I still need to clear the events, so I help out Baron when I've already got Baron.
Yo, pants?
So I got the jumping pants. Also, I did something that was pretty tricky just then. The dwarf animation locks you in place and you can't move. If you get off screen quick enough, though, you're able to move and get away from the dwarf, but still rescue it. So it ends up being a bit faster to do that. So again, there is so much stuff happening. This run is like really hard to commentate and play at the same time. It's got a lot to it. I should have given Ryan like a full list of everything and just let him take the wheel. That's right. So yeah, everything that I'm doing is tied to an event. Rest assured, nothing is done for no reason. That in particular, that mirror becomes important later on. I'm finding these lost and found crystal balls. That's going to clear another event. The telescope was just an event to look through the telescope, because that's a very important quest. You know, the world's in danger. Pigs are running havoc, but hey, I'm just going to look through this telescope. Very important. Anyways, yeah, so like, I just saved all the dwarves. So now, this is like a terrible part of the game. Honestly, absolutely awful. This should not have been a thing. Whoopee Camp, what were you thinking? Each of these dwarves are going to run up to me, and they're going to do a little happy dance. They're going to tell me, like, give me a thank you message, and they're going to go off screen. Each one of them. I have to wait for every one of them. No skip. Nothing. Someone give me a skip, please.
Just really appreciative, bro.
Yeah, they're so thankful.
To be fair, you only just learned the language. Imagine trying to listen to 6 of them at once.
Yep. Tomba just big brain like that, I guess. Alright, so now that we've saved all the dwarves that were captured in the spores and stuff, I'm now able to speak with the Elder. Now the Elder is going to give me my first pig bag. So to progress the standard any percent route for this game, you need to collect the pig bags and then find the pig boss entrance. then you will then throw the evil pig in question into the pig bag in the boss arena. And that's how you beat the game. So yeah, he's given me my first pig bag. If you noticed just then, like during that conversation, there's a text box that came up saying it cleared, and then another one that came up immediately afterwards. Every time you collect a pig bag, you get an event that clears saying you found the pig bag, and then another event for the location that you're trying to save. There are 3 pig bags in the game where you can frame perfectly, open your inventory, and fly away with a charity wing while collecting the pig bag and skip those events that lock you in place, saving about 8 seconds each. They're very difficult. I'm definitely going to try and get all of them. It doesn't matter too much if I miss them though. So the prisoner here is another, obviously, side quest. I'm just gonna help him escape because I just think he did nothing wrong. But
He's just got a rough go.
So she's blocked me from leaving, but it's only because 2 dwarf villagers at the front of the village are having a fight about who broke the vase. So I just collect the broken vase from there because for some reason it's there. I don't know why. But they're not gonna stop me about the guy who escaped. That's got nothing to do with me. So they're gonna let me go free. So I show them the vase and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're sorry, we didn't mean to do it. Oh, we're bad people. We're out. See you later." And now this is the hole the guy escaped from, and I just patch it up and I leave. They just let me go. I aided an escape. No worries. They didn't mind. And here they are. They're just talking about it, like, "Hey, where'd he go?" And it's like, "Oh crap! I've been caught. It's over. It's over, fellas. Oh, okay. See you later." No, they don't care. All right. I'm about to use a bucket in this area to collect 3 water drops that are RNG. These water drops will help me put out a fire later on. That will give me an item for another quest. So I'm gonna grab this mirror that I dropped before. Oh, that's 1 drop, and that's really good RNG for that one. That's also really good RNG. No way, no way. How about another one? Oh, that's... Hey, you know what? That's pretty good. Sometimes those water drops can take ages. Sometimes you can enter the screen at the moment that it like spawns on screen, and it'll clip through the like slide, and you won't be able to grab it and have to wait like a full cycle for one, and it's just really, really slow.
How long's usually a full cycle?
Probably about a good 5 or 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's a lot.
All right, now we're entering Mushroom Forest. So we're finished with Dwarf Forest for now. This area is actually quite interesting. So the laughing of the flowers, it might sound familiar. It's actually the same voice sample used in Undertale for Flowey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the laughing flowers. Not for Tomba's laugh, but for the flowers themselves. They're the same. It's actually kind of an interesting fact about this game.
That's really cool.
Oh yeah, I'm smashing these 2 monsters together, just to clear that monster hunt quest. They also drop an item that I'm not going to collect just yet. I'll collect that later. This guy here is blocking my way. He will not let me progress. The reason he won't let me progress is because he wants me to teach him how to act. World's in danger, but man got to learn how to, you know, man got to better his career, so fair enough. So to do that, he's like, "Oh, how do I laugh? How do I cry?" And it's like, okay, I will eat mushrooms that make me laugh and make me cry. And then he enjoys my performance and is super happy and just gets out of my way afterwards.
I'm glad he's satisfied.
Yep, he's stoked. He's out of there. Look at him waddle away. He's gone. Alright, so I need to get the laughing mushroom effect again. I should probably talk about that as well. So the laughing mushroom effect is actually RNG in certain ways of how it activates. If you're running on a straight platform, without jumping, Tomba will laugh and it will pause you in place. So I try to jump all the time, like literally as much as I can. I missed the 1 frame. Okay. See, there's so much. It's like all over the place. I'm trying to keep up. I'm running a mile a minute here. So the laughing effect, yeah, you can't run in a straight line for too long, otherwise you'll have Tomba laugh. What I tried to do just then was a 1 frame trick. I interact with the save sign while the conversation starts, and it cancels the conversation from locking me in place, and I'm able to move while it's happening. Unfortunately, I moved too close to the cutscene and triggered it, so I failed it. But that's alright. That's Phoenix Mountain, by the way. A windy mountain. It has like pressure blowing to the right. Makes it very, very hard to platform through that, but I've done this so much that it's actually, you know, pretty good. So as you can see, it's pushing me to the right and I'm having trouble moving to the left. Very, very difficult part to navigate. Kind of notorious for people who've played this game as a kid.
Where is this bird taking you?
So, it's trying to take me to the jungle. Unfortunately, the bird is weak and fails to take me to the jungle. It just drops me into this village. Now, these villagers are corrupted by the pig's magic. They're actually mice under these hats. They're supposed to be full, like, Westerners. Like, you know, country Western, you know, Wild West kind of people.
Cowboys.
Yeah, cowboys, that's what I meant. Alright, look, I haven't slept, alright? Give me a break. Alright, so I've just got to do a couple things here. I'm locked into this area. I can't go anywhere or do anything else. So I need to, you know, do something really important for them. So this is honestly the most important quest in the game, I like to think. I need to go to the other side of this mansion that I'm about to enter and activate the pump for their wine.
Very important.
It's absolutely. They just love their cheese and wine, honestly. So, I'm going to help them do that.
Wait, who doesn't love a good cheese and wine?
So, we're running through this mansion, but as you notice along the way, I'm cracking these eggs. These are magic eggs that are causing like a firewall force field to block you from talking to the 1,000-year-old man. So at the beginning, we spoke to the 100-year-old man, and now we're working towards speaking to the 1,000-year-old man. There's a 10,000-year-old man and also a 1,000,000-year-old man. So, yeah, we're getting, working on making that happen. Out of my favorites of the 3 or 4, I'd probably say the 1,000-year-old man's pretty good.
Time for a quick donation.
Yeah, go for it.
Rightio. We have €50 from Anonymous. No comment there. Just as a reminder, we were only $30 left on that short hike. I can't assign anything that doesn't have any comment to it, unfortunately. But if you would like to see that short hike, we really want to see that $30 done by the end of this run. So if you want to see a short hike happen, please donate and put a comment in your message saying that you want that happening.
Absolutely do that. Bonus games always good. More is better.
Absolutely. The more runs, like the more entertainment, the more time for more donations.
That's it. So, we've just turned the pump back on, so now the villagers have their wine, which is, you know, that's great news. I'm happy for them. I'm gonna continue saving the world now. I completely saved.
Priorities in this game just seems a bit out of whack.
Yeah. Oh look, hey look, I saved their world, all right. They're stoked. Their quest is done. So now I got to go around the haunted mansion. So some of the areas in the haunted mansion are locked off to me while I had the mouse villager on my back. since he tells you, no, you can't go this way, stay away. So now that I'm free to do whatever I want, I'm going to crack all the eggs in a specific order, the fastest way I can. Also, that bird sucks. He gave me bad RNG. He deserves to get yeeted. How about this one? Nah, okay, I didn't get the bird clip. So if I jump at a specific height there and go into the egg, I can clip under the bird that's sitting on the egg and grab the egg without having to throw the bird. So I did not get the right height. I was too low. So I'm also traveling between rooms here, and I'm getting pieces of a big key, or a large key even. I went into that room at the very beginning of doing this area, and I grabbed a small key. These are going to be useful in this area because there's a few doors that won't open without them. Well, there's the big key door there. You can see by the very, very big lock hole.
Makes sense.
Yep. Takes 5 pieces to get the big key, and you just put it in your tummy. Like, no worries. Actually, that's going to be really funny later. I'll explain. I'll point it out when I actually build the key, how silly this game can be sometimes. So yeah, just getting more pieces of the keys. That's why I'm entering all these rooms. But also breaking the eggs as well as I go along. So I speak to the 1,000-year-old man so that he gives me the 1,000-year-old key, which allows me to open blue chests. So each of the old men give me a key to their respective chests, and then I'm able to get pig bags and all that kind of stuff from them to progress.
The thing that boggles my mind so much about this game is how they work the 3D into it. I feel like I would be stuck forever if you don't know what you're doing. I feel like you get lost so easily in the 3D.
Yeah, it's definitely true because like there's so much like open world to it. Like at first you do have like quite a few places locked out to you due to like progression, but it does end up opening up quite a bit, and then you just have to know where things are to progress. It takes quite a bit looking around. That's why the speedrun's so much faster than like what you would expect from your first casual playthrough of it. You'll end up exploring quite a bit. So, going back to the room with the egg in it that I cracked, that egg is unable to be cracked until you have gotten all the rest of them, so it's the last one you have to do always. And yeah, there was usually a firewall blocking your conversation with the 1,000-year-old man, but that wasn't there this time. So now we're traveling to lava caves, which we were here earlier talking to the villager about Charles' pants, because he lost his pants, but we worry about that way later. And there's the blue chest. The blue chest has a pig bag in it. So as you see, I'm stuck in place while those 2 events come up. The next one I get, I'll attempt to skip it with a 1-frame trick. So we'll see how we go. Whoops.
Quick update on that incentive.
Yeah, go on.
The donor of that anonymous €51 donation spoke out in chat, right?
Yep.
And so that means a short hike incentive has been met.
Very nice.
I got the 1-frame trick. So
That was awesome. I saw that.
I was actually 1 frame early on it. The pause was 1 frame early. I could tell by where the bag position was sitting above Tomba's head. I actually did a buffer of the frame where I closed the menu and then opened my inventory directly by pressing triangle. So I did like a quick swipe over my circle and triangle, and I managed to buffer 1 frame, so I got it. That's really good.
And then the other thing is that the rest of the donation has been put towards the runner's choice of the world's hardest game.
Yeah, world's hardest game, 100%. Definitely do that.
Absolutely get that game.
Alright, so this is our first pig fight of the run. It is the lava evil pig. So I'm going to grab him, sit on him for a bit, and I'm going to chuck him in the bag like that. Clickety-clack, get in the sack. That's what we always say.
He is done for.
Yep. So it's a one throw in. You just have to. You can get bad RNG. They can spawn in all sorts of locations. That one, if you do it exactly that way, it's 100% consistent. He'll always spawn at a location that you can throw him in. Easiest pig in the game. The rest, however, can be quite annoying in that regard. So we'll see how they go later in the run. But for now, we're moving on.
Are they all one throw into the bag, or do they get harder?
Yeah, they're all one throw in the bag. Tomba 2, however, corrected this by making it like 3 throws or something like that, and then the final boss is like 5. And honestly, the pig fights in that game are much, much harder in general. Not just because of that change. They're just significantly harder because of where the pig spawns and the pig bags lay. They also move up and down in Tomba 2. So, okay. So here's our big key. We just put it into the painting. I now have the big... But the big... okay, never mind. The big key's still in the painting, but I got it. So, it's... I'll just go ahead with it. Should be fine. And we're going to open it, and I just have this big key in my pocket. Like, you can't see it, but it's fine. Game's a bit silly like that.
Big pants.
Big pants. Exactly. Okay, good. Got that. Water damages me at the moment until I learn how to swim, so that can be a bit annoying. So as I said, like only 3 pig bags in the game can be skipped, like for the text that comes up. So in that particular case, I couldn't do that one. But that is okay. Alright, so now the lava cave is corrected. As you can see, there's no more lava wall blocking you from moving. So we have to go out here, get these charity wings in this chest. So we stock up on those quite a bit, as much as we can. Oh, I did deload him. Okay, there's a way to deload that turtle shell from coming in, and it makes it a lot easier to move around here. But if you get past him, it's fine. So just a quick little up warp. Give me the bounty. I found this SM64 up warp. Alright, so... Yep, getting another pig bag from here. Using that big key. Alright, so this is arguably the hardest part to do in the run. The lava caves are pretty much a complete bottomless pit with some small platforms over it. Once I fight this pig, I'll show you exactly what that's all about. It's ridiculous. It is definitely one of the hardest parts for a casual player at the very least. Okay, good RNG. Okay. No, that's fine. We'll yep, okay. That's I had to say good RNG. No, that wasn't good RNG. That was horrible. That's bad RNG. There we go. See, everyone, you got to see both. Everyone's stoked. Including me, I'm very stoked.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm extremely confused as to how you died there.
So I got struck by lightning, and that's not a one-hit kill, I don't think. I think it does 3, but yeah, it kind of owned me good. So,
Yep.
Another donation?
Yep, go for it. Yep, absolutely.
Okay. 10 euros from Anonymous again. Thanks for putting the previous donation to the correct place. Always me. More for the runner's choice now.
Yeah, world's hardest game. Alrighty, so now we're actually into the grunt of this stage. I'm going to do some very, very tricky looking stuff. The movement for this, if you pull it off correctly, feels so good. Like, that's one of the best things about running this game, honestly, is that the movement in it is so solid. If you get everything correct, it just feels amazing. You feel like you do anything, but yeah. So far, this is just like the hidden village. This is where Zumi lives. So we're just doing a couple of quests there. Just had to give a lunchbox to the chubby kid, and then yeah, just had to get a lunchbox for Zumi because Zumi's hungry and we need to get him some food fast.
Man needs to eat.
Man needs to eat. So this is like pretty much the dumbest thief on the planet. I'll show you why. So he lost his item, gave it back to him. We're just gonna go over here. Oh, I better make sure he's okay. Oh, he forgot his item again. All right. Well, we got what he forgot. So we'll bring it back to him later on, I'm sure. All right. This is the hardest part of this section. If I can pull this off. All right. I missed the flower, but I can get that. Okay. This is fine. I'll just go like that. So I was meant to grapple a little bit lower there, and then if I did that, I would have actually had the flower as I went across, and that would have been really good. But that's fine. That grapple there, you have to delay when you do it. You have to do a left and then a right input really quick. And you also have to throw your grapple diagonally. It's really hard to do.
Is this the bird that sucks again?
Yep, so I've given it some food, and now it's going to live in carrying me across.
Excellent.
Yeah, now it's all good.
Bird's got to eat.
Look at it go. So majestic. It's going to take me to the jungle now. Now, Masakari Jungle, it is the second, or actually, no, it is the most RNG heavy point in this run. In this section, I need to collect 4 more leaf butterflies. I only had 25 before. I need 29 to complete an event. And to get them, the same strategy of doing this doesn't work nearly as well as it does in the first section. So I can't get 25 to spawn real quickly like this. I can barely get 4 to spawn. So excuse the ears for a bit. I'm sorry. It has to be done. That's a good spawn. 2 in a row. That's very good. Well. So yeah, we keep doing this, and eventually they will show themselves. Maybe. There's one. I'll grab him.
Man, yeah, they do not want to spawn here, do they?
There we go. Yeah, alright. That's actually not that bad, if I'm being honest. My run that I PB'd in earlier was very, very good. It almost golded this split, so I haven't had that happen in a very, very long time. So yeah, it was the run. But that's okay. It didn't take me too long, which for a marathon run, I'm happy with that. So, Charles is, yeah, I had an interaction with Charles just a moment ago. He gave me this miner's hat, and I gave it back to him, and now he's all protected. He's all safe and good. And he's invited me to the Village of Civilization, which is just this little intersection with 3 areas you can go to. And there's a couple of quests you can do here as well. This one's very loading screen heavy. I'm just going to enter these areas. It's going to show me a small cutscene and all that kind of stuff. So if there's anything to plug at the moment, probably a good time would be now.
Your banana juice to go with our bananas?
Yeah, so I found new bananas, tried to get into Charles so he can teach me how to swim, and he's like, no, I don't want bananas this time. Give me banana. I would like something to drink, actually. So I took the bananas to the miner, and the miner smashed the bananas into juice with his hands. And now I'm going to give Charles a banana juice.
Have you ever had banana juice, Raikou?
I had a smoothie. Been a Boost.
Bit of Boost?
Yeah, Boost is pretty good. Yeah, Boost.
It is good.
Boost is pretty good.
I don't know if I've had banana juice before. I don't know how you would achieve juice form.
I mean, I guess you got to have muscles like that, man. Honestly.
I haven't
That's
had
true.
banana juice here.
Oh. Yeah?
I said I haven't.
Oh, you
you
haven't? Oh,
haven't?
you haven't? Oh, okay. Alright, well now I know how to swim, but I don't know how to dive yet, so I've still got to, I've got to go to lesson 2 of my swimming lessons. But for now, we're able to like swim atop the water, which is good. Doesn't take damage anymore. I'm going to fly to this location. Charity wings will start being used quite a bit more now, much more than it was before. And now I'm going to go to each section of this village of civilization. I'm going to talk to the miner that was up here before, the clockwork toy looking guy, and then also some farmers. And yeah, each of them will tell me that, hey, you need to put power into this place, and the only way to do that is to blast open a rusty door. This is actually compulsory stuff as well. This isn't like all event side stuff. This is what you do in any percent as well. Unfortunately, it's a pretty slow part of the run.
While it's a slow part of the run, I wanted to ask, the menuing in this game looks really solid. Is it like really nice to move through the menu in this game, or is it a bit clunky and you just got used to it?
It's very responsive, but that makes it more likely to, in my particular case, to fail my movement through the menu. So like, one of the worst things about that is if you just press down or something on your D-pad one too many times, you'll actually warp to the wrong location and waste a charity ring. It doesn't give you a confirmation box or anything. You just select it and you're gone. So it's scary in that regard to accidentally warp to the wrong location. It used to happen quite a bit. It's not so bad when you have Baron in the end, because Baron's an infinite charity wing, and if you do that, you can just use him and get to wherever you need to go. However, right now, I use an extra charity wing by accident, and that's bad news. So, not going to happen though. I'm, pretty... I won't forget. I won't forget. Just trust on that.
No, it absolutely speaks about your confidence and skill with the run, which is really good.
I have been actively running this for like the last 3 months. Pretty much every stream day has been this game, trying to get better at this category. Tomba was one of the first speed games I did that was like really took off and got like me towards partner on stream and stuff like that. It actually holds a special place for me because it's like one of the games I treasured as a kid. So yeah, definitely have worked hard on this game.
That is so awesome.
Okay, that's interesting.
We missed the bag.
What? What is he doing? Why is he spawning off screen? So, I'm actually doing camera... Oh, I'm attempting to do camera manipulation here. This is how you manipulate the pig spawns. You move the camera in such a way that he, or like any of the pigs, only have a certain space on the screen to spawn. And in this particular case, he spawned... I must have not gone high enough on the rope, but yeah, he spawned really low and like it was actually off screen still. It was very strange. That normally doesn't happen. So hey, that's one for the counter. But yeah, as you can see, I've caught the pig. So now the villagers have been returned from their mice form to the actual villagers. And look, hey, it's Zumi G. Zumi gave me some cheese after I gave him a lunchbox. He could have just ate the cheese, but hey, see you later, Zumi. We'll be back later.
Zumi don't like his cheese.
Yeah, I mean, he's helping me out, so it's fine. I need the cheese for another reason. A lot of these events that I'm doing end up with the distinct purpose of giving me a gold item. The gold items I will then give to the 10,000-year-old man, which will clear another event. But yeah, all these items I'm getting, most of them will end up working towards getting the gold item. For example, the leaf butterflies, getting 29 of them opens up a giant egg that has a golden leaf butterfly in it. So it's all, part of the process.
All one big fetch quest.
Yeah, exactly. You just go all around in this game, and that's kind of why I like all events so much. You see so much more of the game. You'll travel from multiple areas back and forth, talking to different NPCs. You just get to see way more of the game, and also there's quite a few areas as well, like actual full-blown areas that you don't even touch in any percent, and they have their own like distinctive OST and all that kind of stuff, and it's just you miss out on so much doing any percent.
Chat is asking, Why is it run on a PlayStation Portable instead of another console?
Okay, so the PlayStation Portable release for this game is the fastest version of the game officially released. The loads are way faster. The console, this is probably just a me thing, but like I feel like it's far more responsive on PSP as well. Like the input lag is like really good. I just use a PSP 3000 with a TV out cable, and it's just like runs exactly like playing it on a PS2. But yeah, I feel like I've played both. It feels like one is more responsive than the other, and I just maybe it's a bias thing, but that's just what it feels like to me. Old Pond. So yeah, it's just it ultimately comes down to why run anything on any specific console or version is because it's the fastest. The shorter answer, I guess.
Old mate wasn't blocking us now that we know how to swim now.
Yeah, he's on his way. He's ready to stop us at the next location. He doesn't want to know if we can actually do things. He wants to know when we can't do things. He's kind of a bully, honestly. I don't like him.
A very friendly man.
Yeah, he wouldn't even tell us his name. Bit rude. Alright, so this is Trick Village. It's a completely underwater area. We can't do anything with that though, because we cannot dive. So we have to go to... we need to take this necklace we just picked up. It's a mermaid necklace. We gotta take it to a mermaid that's in our now fixed haunted mansion. It's no longer haunted. You can see everything's back to normal and the music's all cheery and happy. So I'm gonna give this necklace to the mermaid, and she is going to teach me how to dive.
I love the animations.
They're very good. I love the sprite work in this game in general.
It's actually really good.
I'll take the audio off. Alright, I feel better. It's getting a bit stuffy in this room, if I'm being honest. It's getting later in the day. Sun is starting to come up. It's getting hotter. Okay, so we go to Old Pond again. Got to do a couple of things here. I also got Mighty Fish Food when I was diving down. That Mighty Fish Food is going to be useful as well. I use it in this water here, and a fish will spawn. I'll grab the fish, and it'll give me max experience for an element, which will allow me to get a gem later that I need for a quest as well. So, fire experience max. So now I can collect the Jewel of Fire later. And I get like 2 other fish that do similar things. I have 2 hit points, so I can't do a damage boost here, but that's fine. I dodged the fish anyway, so it didn't matter. Oh, look at that! That was slick. Swimming. That was slick. Get right between them. So this section really sucks. RNG can really beat you down here. The fish, just where they spawn, how they act, is completely RNG, and you can just like have one just spawn off screen like that. Look at that, and look at this guy. Just in my way perfectly. Normally I get hit like 4 or 5 times here. It's just really difficult to do a no-hit fish section so far. 2 hits is not that bad though. Like, look at this guy. Look at this man. This fish. Also, can I just talk about how much I love fishing?
Please. Tell me about it.
These fish are probably my least favorite fish though, if I'm being completely honest. They're still good fish, but I like fish. I still like fish, so it's all good.
Does this game have a monster-sized fish?
No, they're very basic in this, unfortunately. You do get some.
Not
cool,
game fish.
You do get some cool items though that affect your how you run and stuff like that, and they're called sacred fish and psychic fish, which is pretty cool.
Oh.
There's so much fish. I love fishing, man. So good. Alright. Nah, missed that one. That was 1 frame earlier. I tried to do the buffer again and didn't get it. So yeah, I'm waiting for this text to progress now. And then we're going to go to Charity Square. So yeah, every location I'm flying to is all completely routed optimally. And every location leads me to a pig in most cases, except for the end where I start doing like end game cleanup of events.
Because a lot of what we're doing right now is mostly just setup, isn't it?
Yeah. So a lot of the items I'm getting are setups for the end game events. Like these ones in particular are definitely for like the last 2 splits of the run or last 2 sections. They're just like the funny thing is, so these items I'm picking up are actually items that you can get by doing a certain thing at the start of the game. Like for example, you drop a fruit into like a flower, and it gives you. Whoops. Hold on a second. Yeah. So drop a fruit into a flower, and then you get the biting plant flower. But for some reason, it's also in a chest in this underground maze, so you can just grab it from there without having to do the long event for that. So it just gives you if you can't be stuffed, here you go. Like there you go. Just have that and carry on. So that's very nice. It makes the run faster. So I'm all for it.
We do appreciate fast.
We absolutely do. So now we go back to the underground maze, and I've got the unbreakable wire. So I had a thief's wire that broke when I opened this door. Now I have an unbreakable wire that will unlock any of these doors in the underground maze. Now I can progress through here. So I'm about to meet the last old man, which is the 1 million year old man. He's just kind of living in this underground area, which is locked off to anyone. But because I had the unbreakable wire, I'm in, and everything's fine.
He's a very old man.
That is a very old man, yep. But he's looking fine, he's doing good.
He's just got a pig door chilling in his house.
Look, he's 1 million years old, alright? Let's kind of slack.
The eyesight degrades a bit.
Honestly, the pig's kind of a brain genius, if you ask me. Like, he's hiding right under his nose. Let's see if I can get this. Not bad RNG, that's fine. I'll just do this and yeet. In the back. So, the faster to get him on the left side, but his spawn rate for the left side is a lot less. So, in that particular case, that was completely fine. That's what I'd normally do for like a safer strat, but I figured, hey, why not go for the harder one? Go for the swag. Alrighty, now we're back in. Just gonna go back through the underground maze again. There's a couple more things we need to get before we leave. First things first. There's a treasure chest up here that requires the 1 million key. And this gives you underground treasure and gives you a lot of AP. I believe AP is adventure points. I don't know what they do. I just don't know what they do.
They just don't have a use?
I just got adventure points, bro. It's like, that's all there. Oh, actually, no, there is a use for them, but like you have so many that it doesn't really affect anything by the time you get to those points. But they open the AP boxes.
Okay. But do those usually give you event items or just like
they do, yeah.
Just consumables?
They give items that are like make the run faster, as well as opening an AP box actually clears an event in itself as well.
Right.
So Mighty Fish Food, use it here, and then I have Water Experience Max, so I can get the Water Gem later as well. Oh, another thing I don't think I actually mentioned at all. These things I'm pushing down on, they're called Pump Rocks. I have to hit 25 of them in the run, and they're all over the place. Okay, too late on that frame as well, so I missed 2, got 1. That's alright. I can accept that for a marathon, it's fine.
I thought those things were just scenery.
No.
You actually have to hit 25 of them.
Yeah, specifically going for them. If I don't push it all the way down, or if I don't push one of them all the way down, then I have no idea which one I didn't push down, and it actually does cause some problems because I don't clear an event. In which case, this is a 129 event. Run. Oh, whoops. Let's get a bucket of water. There's the bucket of water. That was the use for the drops. We put it in this fire. And then we get a nice little baked yam.
I love that so many of the items we're collecting for events are just food and drink to give to these people.
Yep. It's like the world's in danger. Let's not forget that, right? The world's actually in danger. But I've really just got to help these people. I feel like they really need it. I just want to help them.
Delicious knowledge fruit.
So these are all items for Baron. I'm healing Baron from his injury. And he's also growing as well at the same time. So he'll eventually be a full-size dog before the end of the run. Oops. Thought there's more text there. Okay. We're going back to the creepy mushroom forest. So Baron only needs one more item, that's seaweed, and I get it coming up here, but I don't give it to him for a while because I end up getting Baron through a different means. As I mentioned, if you get all the pigs except for the final pig of the game, then you get Baron just given to you. So I'm smacking these monsters together again. This time they actually drop a tier jar, which I need for another event. Just like that. They're pretty fun to, you know, to beat up. They're enjoyable. So pushing more pump rocks, grabbing this mushroom that actually is an infinite item that cures my mushroom effect. Grab this. Yeah, cool. That's dangerous, that charity wing box. You can fall and die pretty easy. There's a bottomless pit under it. I've done it many times, and each time I have cried. So... yeah, so the man who bullied us about swimming is now letting us go across on a boat. So, good on him. He had a change of heart. Didn't want to be bullied anymore.
Respect that.
He's a changed man. And he had a fish too, so good on him.
We do love fishing.
I do love fishing, yeah. Yeah, we all love fishing at the ASM crew. Alright, next pig fight. This one's pretty RNG, but in most cases it's fine. But we'll see how it goes. If I'm fast enough with my text mashing here, I can get up here real quick. Yeah, cool. Now wait, and I just Kobe into the bag.
Oh.
Okay, so we got, I believe, 2 pigs left to fight out of the standard amount, and then we've got a final pig after that. That final pig is like very end of the run though, so got a few more things we need to do. In my practice for this marathon, I actually figured out a consistent strat for this section I'm currently on, which I'll talk a bit about when I get there. Like the mushroom forest section, like, sorry, my splits are like actually combined together, and I keep referencing them when I'm moving between a lot of different areas. So I'm just about to finish here. I'm back at Village of All Beginnings again, and the back had a few pump rocks. I'm just coming here to press them, and then I'm going to leave again. Don't want to stay in the stinky area. This area is stinky, don't like it. Moving on. So, doing the second last pig, coming up. This one is the worst. This is the worst pig fight, 100%. I don't like it. He's bad. He's annoying. And hopefully I won't have to show why. Okay, I have to show why. Cool. That's fine by me. I'll take that. But yeah, he can spawn top left corner, top right corner, bottom left corner, bottom right corner, and you can't do anything if he does it. There's no way to grab him, chuck him in the bag. So you stand in the middle and you just kind of pray that he doesn't be silly.
Is it completely like there's no like number of cycles where he will eventually get to the middle? You just have to just wait.
Oh, he does eventually get there. It's never like permanent, but yeah, it does take a while for it to happen if you've gotten bad luck. And that's like, you know, in the particular case of how optimized this run is starting to get, that is a run killer. Oh yeah, so that dwarf was stopping me for entering the leaf slide. But because I was crying, he's like, okay, I'll let you in. A dangerous leaf slide. I was crying about not being able to do it, and he's like, yeah, okay. That's not hard to convince that guy. So now we're back at Mushroom Forest again, and this section is the one I'm talking about that I made quite a bit more consistent through some marathon practice. So I'm going to sit here, I'm going to use blue powder. The blue powder is going to convert this one from red to blue. I'm going to jump on it, I'm going to wait for this one to come across. Wait, hit it, then do that. Okay, now I'm in this position. I'm going to use the Rise and Shine powder, which is going to make this big flower show up. Then I'm going to put the tear jar on. I'm going to jump. I didn't do it right. Damn it. Oh well, whatever. That's fine. It's still fine. It's just going to lose a little bit of time. So what I was trying to do, I was trying to overlap those two text boxes together, which allowed, you know, which means I didn't have to wait nearly as long as I did. However, I waited too long to... Sorry, I'm trying to like focus and do things, talk at the same time. I was trying to overlap those two things, but what I did is I waited too long, so when I jumped, I got the tear drop into the jar before I landed. Also, I've had a special mushroom, and now Tomba has turned grey and is always running. So it's a much faster like ability, and it's called Taboo Tomba. Good pig fight. Alright, that's the last of the coloured pigs. Just got the final pig to do way later on. But yeah, so now I've got this like faster, roided up Tomba.
I love this. Like, first we upgrade his pants, and then he turned to black and white. He's just
First we upgrade the pants, then we upgrade the person. So now that I've gotten all the standard pigs, you can see they're all standing on a bunch of podiums here, and I've been warped to this location. This is the strange small room as it's described in the charity wing list, and it is the entrance to the final boss here. However, as you'll see in a moment, I'll let it happen, and then I'll talk about it. So the 1 million-year-old man's like, "Hey, look at this! We found it. Just go in and grab him now. Grab the bad guy." Oh, they're now not statues, and they just float away. So now the podiums don't have anything on them, and you just need to find people to stand on them. And now I've got Baron. So we're gonna fly to Westside Mansion, and as you can see, Baron's a full-grown dog, and he just flies away as a charity wing. Has a slightly longer animation, as I mentioned earlier.
That is adorable.
Yeah, dog, good dog.
Can you pat the dog?
You cannot pat the dog. I'm sorry. Oh, actually no. The ending animated cutscene, he pats the dog.
Oh, excellent.
So that counts. 100% counts.
That does count.
Alright, we're gonna sort, and then we're gonna use the ordinary mushroom to remove our crying effect, so now I can run without having to worry about that. Also sorts our inventory out for an item I'm gonna give to our old friend, the dumb thief that lost his item. He's up here, and he's just chilling. So what? Hang on. What if I told you that he lost the item again? What would you say to that?
Surely not.
Nah, he doesn't. He's all good. He gets out of here. He's all good. Nah, he's done. He's happy.
God.
Gives me 2 pieces of cheese for all my effort as well.
You had me for a second there.
Yeah.
I was like, well, it is a video game, rule of threes, but
So I just grabbed the Jewel of Fire just then. So that's what the experience was for. The like fish experience. Oh, God, I love games with fish in it. It's such a blessing. So yeah, I've got that. Now I can use that to do a fire ability, which I'm going to use to burn down some like hay later. But that won't be for just a little bit. Maybe a minute or two I'll be doing that. Also just got a treasure chest. I think that's the thief's boss. And he just like doesn't care about his employee losing the item like twice. Probably because he didn't tell him. This is one of the friends. So as I said, the podiums have no people. I have no pigs on them anymore, so I have to get friends to get on it for me. And that was the first one. So I find 7 friends throughout the entire game, and they're all spanned out over the world. So I'll just get them as I'm going through all the events. So this is actually an interesting skip here. There's an event that comes up if you walk into this location at all. This broken fountain event comes up. But if you run in there, grab the 2 charity wings, and then open your inventory before the event pops up, you can then use the item to start the event and clear it. And that way you can double them up on top of each other, which saves quite a bit of time.
Do those statues wing on the flowers?
Yep, they caused this Jack and the Beanstalk looking thing. And now they're going to fly away. Well, some of them are. The other ones are just going to pee. Look, they can do what they want, alright? I'm not judging, I'm not judging. So I'm going to grab this sacred fish. I love fish.
Sacred fish.
So much fish. So, the sacred fish, actually, if you don't have the Taboo Tomba power-up, it activates the red pants and makes you a lot faster. But, for this particular case, it gives me an extended jump height, which is really good, because some sections are a lot harder to do when you're using this power-up. Mighty fish food, just more fish. Just never enough.
Never enough fish.
I'm going to be absolutely honest with everyone right now that I had not made the similarities of how many fish-related things are in this game until this run and doing ASM and making it all about fish. So I'm really happy about that. Alright, so I've got the Jewel of Fire, activating it. Gonna come on fire and bust through the wall.
Zoomy!
And there goes Zoomy. Yeah, he's on his way. I saved him from the hay bale. I hope he's really grateful. Alright, cool. That's good. Alright, now we're on to Bacchus Village. We've got a bunch of side quests to do here. A lot of things we've been preparing for. We're just cleaning up this area now. This will be the last time we come here. So there is so many events that I kind of just skimmed over and just did really quickly. That was one of them. These like death roots that were hanging in the mushroom forest, I grabbed those and broke them. That I was doing while when I got the Taboo Tomba power up. So if you're wondering what I was doing then, that's what it was. Kind of just didn't explain it because I was just doing everything really fast. An hour and a half is not enough to explain this run.
There's a lot going on.
There's so much going on, but it's so much fun to do really fast. It's just one of the best things about running this game. Getting everything like to line up so well and having it all like tight knit, very good.
Like if you think about it, you're doing what 130 events in what 80 something minutes.
Yeah. So that was that guy in that room was the guy I had all the cheese for. So I gave him all the cheese and he gave me a golden fruit and things. Also getting some wine. Yep. Drink up, fellas. Alright, now we're going to village. Oh, whoops. I've got splits running here, so my notes update, by the way, in case anyone's curious. So the wine I use to make fuel for a go-kart, because I do a go-kart section later on in the run. And you give it to this guy and he makes a fuel bar for you. So while we were busy doing everything, the prisoner got caught again, so we had to go double check on him, and he's just kind of sleeping on the bed now. Wait, no, I'm not convinced. Let's go check on him again. Oh, you slimy devil! Look at him. Look at him getting out of there.
Good thing
Jump
you
down the ladder!
checked.
Oh my god.
He's getting away.
He's getting away, bro. Get him.
Get him.
He's long gone. Like, this guy's legging it. He's done this before.
Oh, he's escaped once or twice.
He took a different route this time. He didn't go through a hole in the ground. He just decided to actually just run through all the village. And then no one stopped him. Oh, leave it up to me. You know, I'm, fast Tomba guy. Might as well get me to do it. Alright, we're going. We're moving. So we're racing him now. I don't know why, but he wants to race. So here we are. Whoa, okay. Alright, we're good. Almost had a problem. There we go. It gives me silver powder, which I need for something else later on. As well as, obviously clearing the event. So we stand here and we use the flower seeds to plant a flower. That'll eventually become a golden flower, one of the 7 golden items that you need to get. Alright, now we're going to the slightly windy mountain. Because there's now just like a fart in the wind. rather than a nice rather than like a very aggravated breeze. So, Okay.
Wow.
I didn't expect to roll off it like that. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Well, I've lost Taboo Tomba power now. That's right. Jump higher, so it's better.
Red pant.
Talk to him. I'm like, okay. So this game has like such weird ways of dealing with like NPC interaction. You press square and most of the time it doesn't work. It doesn't drop inputs in any other instance except for trying to talk to NPCs. It's very strange.
I'm so glad we got that man some pants.
Yeah, so now he's good. He can leave. We kind of we're left in there for a while. We got his pants like ages ago, and he's just like, really could use them pants. Oops, go in here. Get the molasses. I don't know what a molasses is. I also don't know what a funga is. Wow, this is some bad movement. This is some really bad movement. It's probably my weakest area in the run. I'm like the worst at this. At least I'm proving my point here. Alright. Let's get that event cleared. And then we use the mysterious mushroom to get the laughing effect. We open this door. And there goes Zoomy. See you, Zoomy. Ordinary mushroom to take away the laughing effect. We just need to open that door because Zoomy's in there and we had to help him out. To get this quest cleared, just open this door. It gives you a large lunchbox. You don't use it at all. You just need to get that event cleared and that's it. So now we... Oh, whoops. My menuing is really, really bad at the moment. Jump up this mountain. Whoever designed this though, this is a terrible location. Those like ledges are terrible. Okay, now we go to Charity Square. about to be done seeing our good friend Zumi G.
Upsetting.
There he is. He goes again. He's just hiding. Now, use all the leaf butterflies that we wasted a lot of time trying to get thanks to RNG. And there he is in the top right. He's not even hiding anymore. He's just had it with us. Fair. Alright. See you, Zumi.
Hooroo.
Three friends found. So there's like three. Never mind, I'm just gonna stop talking. Easier this way. The friends are here. There's 3 of them. There we go. So he's off. Off he goes on his go-kart. We'll be using that go-kart later. Only one more friend we need. Flying to Forest of All Beginnings. So Forest of All Beginnings is just like the second part of Village of All Beginnings. We're finally going back here now. So there's a witch in this little hut here that I can now access and visit. This is, there's like a pot here, and I'll actually make golden candy here. And I add each piece of the quest items I got from the underground maze earlier. I've kind of got my inventory managed in a certain way, so this is like really easy to select them. So we talked to her a bit. The game actually locks you out of an event if you do this conversation in the wrong order. It's very interesting. If you put all the items into the pot before talking to her, you actually lock yourself out of getting the candy. Let's make candy event cleared. So you can get 129 events easily that way. It's kind of dumb that the game works that way. I reckon it should still clear it without having to talk to her if you can do it. But it is what it is. Also, I'm dumb. I forgot to do something. Let's go back in here again. Gotta talk to her 2 more times. I almost left without doing that. So she takes the magic mirror from you and then turns it into a grapple jack. So a weapon upgrade. Don't use it at all. You only have it for the event being cleared, and that's it. Right, gonna give her cold medicine as well because she's got a cold. Give her the vaccine. Take 2 of those vaccines. Alright, so we're moving on. Now it's go-karting time. Normally it would be a really fun part of the run for me, but I have been terrible at this lately. So, really hoping I have no issues with this. As a matter of fact, oh yeah, in my PB I screwed it up. That's hilarious. I completely forgot that. I got silver on the gold medal. You want to get gold medal, silver, and bronze in that order, because if you get silver before you get gold, then you get an event that locks you in place for about 5 seconds. But if you clear gold first, you don't get that. So I'm going for the gold medal now, which is a 24.96. I'll give you guys a small tutorial on what I'm doing right now. I'm literally holding square and right up until now. Now I just mash the X button to jump over these pigs. And that was awfully close.
I was very close.
That should not have been that close. It should have been a 2480 or something like that, but I kind of got stuck into the ground a little bit, I think, which can happen. But it's fine. Got the gold. So for silver, what I'll do, I'll go the back path. The back path has more charity wings, and those charity wings are faster to use than using Baron. Even though I've got the infinite charity wing with him, using charity wings is faster if I can get them. So I just grab them all here.
I like that it's shaped like a pig.
Yep. You know, it would be better if it was shaped like though.
A fish.
Yeah. Yeah, you just get me, Ryan. So the silver time we need to get is like a 25. Oh no, a 24.97 or higher. I jumped over the charity wing. Epic, epic. got that big bounce. That's fine. I can get it on this bronze. I just gotta, actually get it on the bronze. Yeah, it's fine. 25.56. So I need to get 26.56 or higher for bronze. Okay. So yeah, for the sake of like clearing all events, because each medal is an individual event, you have to do bronze, silver, and bronze, silver, and gold. It's the only way to clear all events. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you every event when you get gold. It should, and it'd be great if it did, but unfortunately, not designed that way.
Tomba's just a greedy boy. He just wants first, second, and third.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to share.
Speedrunning leaderboards, am I right? Alright, I'm gonna just hold right here. Hopefully, yep, cool, got it.
Excellent.
So should be well on bronze pace for this one, since I took it a little bit slow at that section. Wait a bit, 25. There we go, cool. 26.76 this one. Okay, now we're getting into the last events. My split is specifically called Final Events. This is the funniest event in the game. I absolutely am telling the truth. This is the funniest event. I'm giving this woman a baked yam. She eats it. She asked me to pull her finger. Now wait. Okay, she did a little fart. That's excellent. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. I would actually say that the developers of this game recorded a fart for her. I bet my life on it. Alright.
I kind of wish I wasn't listening to, like, the muted stream. I'll have to watch that one back.
Yeah.
Because that is very funny.
Fantastic. Whoops. Ah, no. Don't split that. It's too early. Alright. So I gave him the 5 golden items. And he gave me a psychic fish because fish are awesome. Never enough fish. So what was that text message?
Psychic fish.
So we haven't been to this area since it's cleared out. So as you can see, there's no water except for a little puddle at the bottom coming up. And it's a bit harder to navigate, honestly. I'd prefer it with water. So we want to fly to Old Tree Hill. And these are where our last 2 events for the run will happen. That is not the final pig events. So jump on this bird. So that's that one. And the last one is just such a great event to end on, honestly. You just ride a raft. There we go. Away he goes. Look at that.
Wholesome.
Yeah. What a
just
fantastic
wanted to
way
ride
to
a
start
raft.
finishing the run. Okay, now we fly to the strange small room. And we prep for our final boss fight. Now, timing for this game does come up. Not when I actually get the final pig in the bag. It actually ends when the event, when the final time, like the final in-game time and the event text, or the amount of events cleared and seen, shows up after the credits. So we have to wait through the credits for the final time.
How long are the credits?
Like a minute. I got bad RNG. Oh, actually, never mind. I got bad RNG, but because I was fast on my text mashing, the pig bag was not scrolled all the way down the screen yet. So, yeah, caught the final pig. So the final pig is actually the same as every other pig in terms of its difficulty. Just get in the pig bag once, you're done. But the pig has all the abilities of all the other pigs. So you end up, ends up a bit more difficult in that way. But honestly, the red evil pig is harder. So as you see, we got anime cutscenes, flying away on Baron, which I think that's a pretty cool cutscene. I like the animated cutscenes in this game. They're very nice. So I got a conversation here to have. They're just like, "Well done, you saved the world. Thank you. Don't get sick." That's a pretty big message for the world right now, I think. So yeah, got the credits. Let the credits roll out, and then I'll have my final in-game time and event, and that's when it will be time. So yeah, we time this after the credits because the confirmation of 130 events is necessary to say, hey, I've done the run. I haven't missed anything. It'd be interesting to see if I have missed anything because, you know, marathon nerves, very easy to forget I've leave an item behind or something and then not clear something or whatever. You can see what happens with that. But yeah, that is Tomba. That is the whole run. I hope everyone enjoyed that. As I said, there's a lot happening in this run. It's probably one of the most difficult things I run to commentate. It's just so much I gotta collect, so much I'm doing. I'm trying to clear 5 events at one time. It's just a lot to gonna go over. But time is coming up in now. Yeah, I got 130 events. Okay, this is a real run.
Very nice.
Yeah, so that was like a 126, I think. Yeah, like a 126.46.
Yeah, 126.43 on my time.
Ah, excellent. That's good. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I was worried at the time, what if the run goes bad? Because I've kind of been in a bit of a mental block with this game for the last 2 weeks of practice leading up to the marathon. But yeah, the PB I got earlier today just completely shattered the mental block. I was really ready for this run, and yeah, it didn't. That's not. It's an okay time, but it's definitely slower than PB by 2 minutes. But I'm very happy with it regardless. So yeah.
Any last plugs you want to say?
Just that the fact that if you're interested in the game at all, like definitely play it. It's fantastic. It's available on the PlayStation Network. You can play it on PS3, PSP, or PlayStation Vita. All of it works on that, and yeah, it's a great game for a first playthrough. A lot of adventuring. You'll spend hours looking at different locations in the game trying to find all the items. But it's definitely a good time. And if you're ever interested in speedrunning it, there is a Tomba speedrun Discord that you can get involved in. And I'm in it. I'm able to answer any questions. I currently have the record for both categories in this game, so I'm able to hopefully able to help you out quite a bit in getting started.
Well, with that, upcoming next is a Hat in Time any percent run with Bored Banana. So